Hi guys, I want to talk to you about investment strategies regarding your crypto portfolio. The main question being, are you long on crypto? Do you think it's going to stick around forever? Do you think it's going to change the world? Do you think it's here to stay, or do you think it's going to zero, much like all fiat currencies, in my opinion? That would be pounds, dollars, euros, yen, rubles, any of that stuff. Or do you think that that stuff's going to stick around and crypto's going to disappear, or do you think it's kind of a mix of both? That's really kind of what you want to gauge. I'm very long personally on crypto, and I think it is going to change the world. It's the new business model or for the economy. So when investing, you've got to bear your own feelings in mind, and mine too, if I'm offering any advice or words to think about. So if you are going to invest, as I'm long on crypto, I have my base holdings in Bitcoin. I also have some Ethereum, other cryptocurrencies that are maybe a bit more risky, but have been there for a long amount of time, and I don't think they're going down the drain anytime soon because they fulfill particular niches. Then there's more risk on investing, given that the crypto world's going to stick around for a while, in my opinion. There are also businesses that are going to come and go, as with the way of the world. And these businesses with more risk would be ICOs, token sales, and other cryptocurrencies as they pop out. Initial coin offering, token sales are the words. I like both of them. I do ICOs, and I'm about done with them for the time being, but they are a good way to see a pop or get in early if you're willing to wait around. So it depends on your trading strategy again there. Example of ICOs or token sales would be Bancor. That one to me is a very risky token sale that I luckily didn't partake in. In my opinion, I think I'm lucky, we're yet to see, but Bancor, very risky because it's based around token trading and encapsulation, and we don't really know whether we need that just yet, so it's a great idea in my opinion. It's just a bit too early, which is why I didn't go for it. It's very risky. It might be the winner, who knows. Another example of an ICO would be Veritasium. That would be similarly risky in that they don't have a product out, much like Bancor. Bancor doesn't have a product, but with Veritasium you kind of have the bones of the product coming out, as they pay researchers and analysts, and you can buy those reports with your Veritasium. So there is a product there. It's new, we'll see where it's going. I reckon it will do very well, but it is still a risky one. Aragon is similar again, quite risky in the sense that it's a decentralized autonomous organization. We've seen a massive DAO failure as the first Ethereum project. Hopefully that won't be Aragon this time round, but DAO projects are risky because they are very long term. They're looking to change the world. They're looking to do interesting things that we can't do just yet, like getting paid by the second, or governing a blockchain without any centralized leader, or all kinds of things like that. So again, quite a risky space. Then we've got other cryptos like Fun. That was an ICO that I partook in recently that I think is less risky, because he's essentially the maker of Fun has essentially sewn up all the whitelisted casinos at the moment, and he's now supplying the tools to do this again on a decentralized platform. So he supplies the tools, the casinos deal with the regulations. What we're investing in is tools, which is quite interesting, and I don't think that's too risky because he's already done quite a lot about that. He's supplying programming. Everyone else can use that. They can fail, others can win. It doesn't really matter. You're still just going to use those tools, and I would say most casinos will end up using those tools. So it is a risk because it's a new company, but I would consider it less risky than the other cryptocurrencies I've just talked about. You could also then take your strategy, if you're adverse to those initial risks, you could look into older currencies that you think have promise. Things like Litecoin, which hasn't really moved a whole lot, and has been around for donkey's years. At the moment, I'm quite bullish on that one. Or you could have projects that have been around for a while but haven't really established themselves yet to really show their worth, but might have quite a lot of stuff, such as Skycoin. Cloak also is working on a product pretty well. Dash would be another interesting one like that. I hear they're having point of sale readers coming out soon, which will be good for their company or their organization. But yeah, if there's no product, then you don't necessarily not want it, but it's a very risky scenario that you're finding yourself in, and just manage that risk. That's all I'd say on that. Okay, best of luck with your magic internet money gambling sprees, as I know many of you are on, even in this bull market. Bear market at the minute. Later, I reckon. You form your own opinions, though. Bye!